Hi everyone, welcome to Shakti Success Show. And in this special episode of Shakti Success Show, we have special guest Wana Kurapati, and she is into HR. She is emotional well-being and healer, and at the same time, she has experience in HR, and she is now in the space of healing journey. She is also a somatic trauma informed coach who focuses on helping individuals and help them to reconnect with their true self. And she is expert in understanding emotions and body sickness. And through her work, she is impacting so many lives. She supports people in building deeper self trust and living with greater clarity and alignment. Welcome, one.
Thank you, Geetika. Thank you for such a wonderful introduction.
Yes, and in this special episode, we have Sanji also. Welcome, sir, to this episode. And Sanji is into brain design coaching and NLP training for more than 10 years, and in fact, 25 years. He has an experience of teaching, guiding kids, individuals, right from Navjoti India Foundation to life coaching. And now he also helps people to find their true calling and have purposeful living. Welcome, Sanji. And I'm your heart and soul coach, tarot life coach, and emotional healer. And I welcome you in this special series of this 30 success. Okay, so coming on to Wana, that uh, you know, uh, you have written down that you are trauma informed coach or trauma informed healer. So I want to know from audience perspective, if you can simplify that what is actually trauma informed healer, and uh, what do you actually do basically?
Yeah. So I'm a somatic trauma informed coach where I guide people to connect back to their emotions, to their bodies, to bring in more self trust and clarity in what they want to live an authentic life. So usually we're always driven by what society tells us, like you need to do this, you need to have that, you need to be this, you need to be that. And yet, like having done all those things, we are still not content, happy, and we feel like so sad and depressed. Sometimes it's because we haven't connected back to our feelings, we haven't connected back to our emotions. So though we know inside deep down what we want, so that layer is actually hidden by multiple layers of what society has given to us. So when we slowly uncover each layer and get into the deepest layer of what we truly want, not what is expected from us, so that is when we feel like we are living our life. So be it any small simple thing that can bring us joy, so that will keep us alive, and no matter whether it is 2 days, 20 days, or 100 days, we feel like we are living our life to the fullest. So my job as a somatic trauma informed coach is to guide you to connect back to your emotions and to your body, and rest everything will take care for you.
Wonderful, Vana. And okay, so now I want to ask you one more deeper question that is coming into your mind, that how our body keeps track of emotions or let's say experiences. We have heard about a lot of about the somatic healing principles and all that. Would you like to share some insights over maybe how that is possible and how emotions are also stored in the body?
Yes. So, so first of all, trauma, we all think it's something huge. So, trauma means it's very something bad happened, something very negative. No, trauma is a very simple word. So, trauma, it just means a scar. Scar in the sense like whatever you think, like, so it's not something what happened to you, but it's something what you perceived from that particular instance. So, when somebody says, like, why do you do this? So we interpret as they are just attacking our identity. So we feel like we are bad because they said it's not good. So what I'm doing probably might be wrong. And then we attack ourselves. I might not be knowing. I might not good enough. I might be bad. So that thinking process, whatever happens when something happens to us, is trauma. So when somebody says, "What is this?" There are two ways we can think. We can think one way. Okay, that person have a different sort of perception towards this. It might not matching to the perception that I have. So that is one way of thinking. And second is like, why do people always blame me? Why do people always tell bad things to me? Is the second way of thinking. So the second way of thinking does much damage to how we think about ourselves and our relationship with ourselves. So when somebody scolds you, if you observe your body, it will automatically goes into shame. So your body remembers your feelings. So your feelings, your energies are always stored in the fascia of your back body, in the muscles. So your body remembers how you felt at that particular instance. Until and unless we release that energy and that emotion, our body will always become so tight. So it holds that energy, it holds that emotion. So there are like two sort of memories. One is remembering a particular thing, and second, remembering the emotion. So if you remember when somebody says something, you just get hurt. So when you dig deep into that emotion, probably you have felt the same kind of feeling in your childhood also, probably if you have gone through it. So suddenly our body does store the emotions, and we do remember how shame feels, we do remember how anger feels, we do know how happiness feels, we do know how sadness feels. So that is because our body stores it and it has memory of emotions.
Yes, very beautifully explained, Pana. And I now pass on to Sanji for more interesting questions. Thank you so much for your insight.
Thanks, Girga, for such wonderful questions. They're very useful.
Wana, you make this so simple and easy. A heavy, tough, painful word like trauma, you made it easy. Yes, the body remembers, let's release. Okay, so there is hope, there is magic.
Yes, there's
Thank you,
always.
Wana.
Yeah. Thank you.
Please sing a song for us, for your loved ones, so that they feel lighter, they release. Your favorite song could be a bhajan, shlok, or a movie song.
I'm not a good singer.
2 lines.
So I do like this song from Roja movie, A.R. Rahman. Chinni chinni asa, చిన్నదాని ఆశ, ముద్దు ముద్దు ఆశ, ముత్యమంత ఆశ, జాబిలిని తాకే వెన్నెలిడాస. That's it.
Who said that you're not a good singer? What makes you think you're not a good singer? Now I'm becoming a coach. I don't know what to ask, but I still asked.
No, that's a
Right.
good question. That's a good question, which helps me to go back and think like, when did I first thought that I'm not a good singer? So
Exactly.
yeah, I'll see where I picked it up.
Thanks. You're a great student.
I
your,
am.
three, your three happiest moments from school, college, and as a great healer coach.
So my happiest moments are very recently is when I started healing myself. So yeah, so my healing journey has lots of ups and downs. It was very messy when I began this journey, but now when I come across that stage one, stage two of healing, so now I feel like much in control of myself, and I'm not scared of being abandoned. I'm not anymore scared of being alone, or I'm not scared of being blamed, or like when somebody says something, I used to have this fear like I'm not good enough, but right now I do not carry that weight anymore. So that healing journey has been very beautiful, and right now I'm enjoying every minute because I'm living my authentic life, like what I really want for myself. I know it now very clearly. So this is one of my happiest moments. And the second one, the time that I spend with my parents, especially with my dad and my mom being around me. Right now, they are not with me, but I still feel their presence. But the days I spent with them as a kid and having those jovial interactions with my father was like beautiful memories that I have. And three, the moments that I spend with my niece, my brother, so those bring a lot of joy to me. So yeah, these are my top three joyful moments in life.
Thank you for spreading joy. Thank you for being joy.
Thank you.
Three moments when you felt, wow, Anna, you're God's best manufacturing. Three biggest achievements. Three moments when you felt, Anna, you're too good.
Yeah, so when I was in BTech, at that particular point of time, I was on stage and telling my learnings from the seminars that we had at that particular point of time. So that is when I realized, okay, I can speak like this. So that's when I felt like I'm too good at it. And yeah, second, when I was anchoring for one of my clients' event. So that is when I thoroughly enjoyed. So it's not like I felt I was awe, but I enjoyed doing that job. So that is when I felt okay. I'm really having so fun and I'm really good at it. And third, as I said, like the healing journey is something that made me so grounded. So right now I don't feel like awe or I don't magnify things. So right now I see like, okay, everything has its own both sides, good and bad. Once we balance it, then the real growth starts in. So that is when I can keep the best of myself instead of thinking only I have this only two good things or two bad things. I need to see, okay, the learning happens when we see ourselves someone who has potential and at the same time who has something to learn. So that is when I started balancing, and balancing is keeping me grounded. And now I am okay to fail. Now I am okay to get back even when I fail, because I do not have anything to hide, because I do not see myself as so great. Seeing myself as so great or special also is a kind of something that blocks me, because I always want that image to keep in. But seeing myself having both the things, like good and bad, right and wrong, skills and not so skills, so giving me so groundedness and reality check. So that's a sort of reality check. Now I know if something I have strength, I appreciate it. If something I don't, I feel like, okay, I can strengthen that muscle. So now I am here. Yeah.
How come, Anna? Your spirituality, Vana Gita, Vana Vani is coming out so well.
Thank you. You
You
resonated with that.
heal me. Yes, I
Yeah.
felt so nice. There's
Yeah.
nothing to hide. Thinking yourself great. You work hard to maintain that image.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I
It's okay. Yeah.
strengthen my muscle.
Yeah.
I'm both. Yeah.
I'm glad to know it's working for you. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Now coming to the secret of your smile.
The secret of my smile, it's biological, I would say. The genes.
Nobody has answered this.
Probably it is. I mean, and
Okay.
also,
Everybody, you know what? God was not partial when He created you, me,
yeah, no,
Gitika,
no
and all the
partial.
other beings.
Yes, no partial.
So biologically, we are all same.
Yeah, one.
Cells and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, we're all one. I would say it's about the receiver as well. So probably you're seeing my smile as so beautiful because you have that inside you. And two, I also carry some a bit of little bit innocence, probably that's projecting in my smile. So yeah, I would say those two are the reasons.
Okay, I'll take the credit. I'm so good. I have it in me.
You should, you should, yeah.
Thanks, Mana. Let's play one word answers.
Mhm.
Life in one word.
Life is a teacher,
Healing in one word.
is in your hands.
Trauma in one word.
You're not a prisoner of it.
Engineer in one word. Or engineering in one.
Engineering. So let inner engineering.
HR in one word.
HR, a giver,
God in one word.
someone who loves unconditionally.
Wana in one.
Wana, simple and simple. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. You are simplicity personified, like Mahatma Gandhi ji says. It is great to be simple, but it is difficult to be simple.
Hmm.
Thank you for being simple. And thank you for being a great healer just by being you.
Thank you.
Over to Gitika Dadwani for the parting shot and surprise. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanji.
So thank you so much, Wana, for for being on Shakti Success Show. And in the end, I just want to know from your side that what is the message that you want to give to all the women or all the people who are struggling with some issue, but they are not or unaware about their first step. So what is your message uh, to them?
Thank you, Geetika, for inviting me. I had such a wonderful time, and it's my pleasure to be here. So second, to all the people who are suffering or feel like life is not going good, I was there. You're not alone, and many of us are there in the same place, and many of us have healed and living the life we want. So, and it's not easy to be in that place. It's very difficult. It takes a lot of energy to be in that place, and there must be a specific reason for that to be in that place. Remember, you're not weak. It needs a lot of strength to be in that place, and going through every day that with that much struggle. But at the end of the tunnel, there's always hope. uh, Everything is in our hands. So if you're ready to change your life, so we need to start healing. So healing is the first step towards living our authentic life. Healing is nothing but connecting back to your emotions, connecting back to your body, instead of listening to what outside world is telling. And with all the students that I have worked, I hear one thing like, I don't feel like doing this, I don't feel like talking to that people, I feel so depressed. So if you're not feeling to do something, or if you're not feeling to be at any particular place, you don't have to do that. We all learned from our childhood that we need to please others, we need to um, uh, behave in a certain way to be accepted, otherwise we would be abandoned, or we would be projected as a bad person, or a person who doesn't care or reckless. It's all others opinions. Listen what you want. If you don't feel like doing something, you don't have to. Make a choice out of your decision, not just because someone told you, or not because I told you today, or not because your parents told. So decide what you want for yourself, and you can always do it. Now you're an adult, you're not a kid anymore, so you have all the capacity to do it. So I wish you all the best.
So much. Thank you so much, Mana, and thank you to our Facebook family, and thank you, Saniji. And we all will, that means we, Saniji and me, will meet you in the next live with some another special guest. And Mana, thank you so much for your presence
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
healing us. Thank you so much. And yes, join Shakti Success Hub with us, and we'll see you in the next live.